Hello and welcome to this week's edition of the Redcoat Rundown. I'm Charles.
And I'm Zach. Why don't we start off this week by learning about some noteworthy events in history?
On April 25th, 1956, American singer Elvis Presley released his first #1 single, Heartbreak Hotel. It stayed on the charts for 8 weeks and was just the beginning of his popular discography.
On April 26, 1986, the Ukrainian power plant Chernobyl experienced its infamous nuclear meltdown. It is considered the worst nuclear disaster in history, both in cost and casualties, resulting in generations affected by its radiation poisoning.
Finally, on May 1st, 1931, the Empire State Building opened its doors standing at 1,454 feet. It is the fourth tallest tower in New York, dominating the city's skyline and serving as a tourist favorite.
Now let's head over to Sam in Sports Corner.
This week we will be interviewing captains in the softball and the baseball team and asking them what 3 words they would use to describe their season.
Hi, we're the 2022 softball captains. I'm Riley Kopp.
I'm Haley Wazorik. I'm Sophia Fazina.
And I'm Shay Bannon. So one word to describe the team would be determined because we always strive to win.
One word to describe our team is persevering. If we ever had a bad inning, we're able to bounce back really quick.
One word to describe the team is hardworking. We never give up, and we work consistently in the field and at practice.
One word to describe the team is resilient because we always push to come back from hard situations.
One word to describe our baseball team is persisting. We had a rough start to our season, but we're not going to give up. We got a long season ahead, and we look to turn things around starting today.
Another word to describe our season is confident. We're all confident in each other, even after a bad game or after a good game. We keep the same confidence in each other. Another one is hardworking. We always find a way to do something better or work on something if we've been struggling with it.
Thanks, Sam.
A reminder to students that an ultimate frisbee team may be coming to BHS. If any students are interested in participating, there's a school-issue form to sign up.
Also, tickets for the senior prom are available now until April 29th. Tickets are $65 and are available before school and during lunch waves in the guidance suite.
With the end of the year approaching, Berlin will be showcasing its amazing talents this year with the annual art show and spring concert. Tune into the art show held at the New Britain Museum of Art on April 27th and the spring concert taking place on April 26th at 7 p.m. in the auditorium.
BHS's very own WERB Radio is now hosting podcasts. Listen to 94.5 or visit our YouTube playlist for discussions on topics such as Marvel Cinematic Universe or their new series Heated Sports featuring special guests.
Now let's go over to Maddie and Elliot with this week's showcase.
Hi, I'm Maddie.
And I'm Elliot.
And welcome to this week's showcase.
This week we're going to be talking to some students about some popular movies that are in theaters right now.
Hi, I'm here with Sammy, who's seen the Batman movie, which is pretty much a movie about Bruce Wayne in Gotham City as he follows a trail of clues that a villain has left behind, and he forges new relationships and tries to unmask the culprit along the way. So the Rotten Tomatoes scoring for this movie is an 85, while the audience scores an 87. Sammy, what would you score this movie and why?
I would score this movie a 90 because the acting in the movie was excellent and the creativity really showed through while also lining up with the Batman storyline.
So after watching it, I thought it was a lot better than I thought it was going to be going into it. I already thought it was going to be really good, but after seeing it, it was like way better than I expected. Yeah, I would recommend it to anyone who's a fan of Sonic or any dad that wants to take their kids out for a good movie, just like fun, family, funny movie. For critics, yes, because critics will always be critics, but for anyone that just wants to see a fun movie, it's a fun movie, so I don't think it really reflects the general audience's perception of it. I would rate it about an 8.5, honestly, so yeah.
Hi, I'm here with Tommy, who's seen the new movie Morbius, and this movie is basically about Dr. Michael Morbius, who has a very rare blood disease. In this storyline follows him trying to find the cure to this disease. So this movie is rated PG-13, and it has a 16 on Rotten Tomatoes and a 71 audience score. Tommy, how would you score this movie?
I would score it probably around a 62, 63. I think that it's a good character, and I think Jared Leto gives a pretty all right performance, but I think that the special effects drag it down. There's just a lot of blurry vampires jumping around, and I really think that kind of brings the movie down as a whole, but that would probably be where I put it, probably 63.
Thanks, Elliot and Maddie.
This week is Spirit Week. Wednesday, 4/27, is Tourist Day. Make sure to wear your tropical clothes and Hawaiian shirts.
And Thursday is Throwback Thursday. Dress in the style of your favorite decade or era.
And finally, on Friday is the long-awaited Color Wars. Freshmen should wear red, sophomores should wear blue, juniors should wear white, and seniors with black. Staff, don't forget to wear your purple to celebrate Spirit Week.
Now let's hear from the quote of the week.
A favorite quote from one of my favorite artists, Flora Bowley. She's a painter out of Oregon, and she says, "The practice of making art is also a practice in living."
Thanks for tuning in, and have a great week.